What's up, Stomp Boxers? Jared here from Stomp Box Talk. Today we have a very special guest again on the show, and I'm super excited that he can be here again. We have Jesse Winslow from Noise Therapy Effects.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So today is going to be all about the Stomp Box Fuzz pedal. So let's get right into it. So how did this idea come about?
Well, I talked to you last year. The group was really growing. We were trying to come up with new fun things to differentiate us, and we're already the best group on Facebook, but we wanted to take it up a notch, and I said, hey, you know what, why don't we start thinking about a signature pedal, something that we can offer at a really good price to the members of the group, and have it reflect, our values as musicians and gear junkies.
And I was super stoked about this idea. I mean, just to have a pedal just for Stomp Box Talk, just that's awesome, just to be able to have that. So, and this is the guy to be able to do it for sure. So I guess we'll start off with an overview of the pedal, just a broad overview.
Sure. Here's a quick shot of it, and basically I decided, instead of just working on this myself, there's so many great builders in the group, that I'd collaborate with a couple people, and right off the bat a couple builders joined in. Swamp Witch Pedals, Scattered Abroad, and of course Electric Squid Industries stepped up, and they provided me with circuits. We decided to do a Select-A-Fuzz, something that was really nothing out there like it, where we can combine multiple different fuzz circuits to create a huge palette of sounds, from pretty clean to as noisy as you want to get. And we just work together to bring those into one box.
Yeah, and that's awesome. We'll also have a Zoom call between the four pedal builders where we'll get into a lot more detail about the making the pedal process and all that. So that's going to be pretty cool. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the design of the pedal. I really like it. And who is kind of in charge of the design?
Well, as always, I usually partner up with Pat Waters of Beard and Pencil. He just has a great way of seeing the electronic vision and translating it into an aesthetic vision. He right off the bat came up with, hey, let's come up with this design based on a Vans shoe print, and knocked me out of the park right off the bat. And once you see, I've been sending pictures of the prototypes that I made with a sticker, and once you see the real deal, it's just another level of just great aesthetic design, and just makes you want to stomp on it.
Yeah, and I really like the design too. Really awesome, and awesome job, Pat, on that one. So let's talk about the overview of the controls, just the basics on what each knob and switch does.
Sure. So we basically have two channels. One channel is called high tops, one's called slip-ons. The high tops would be the first of the two channels, and the three circuits that I chose for that are slightly the lower gain, so that they're easier to combine with second channel. Because if you have high gain on high gain, there is some of that, but it'll go crazy. On the channel we have the high tops control, which is generally a gain circuit control. More gain, less gain, but it's not that way on every circuit. It does different things, different choices. Then we have kick it, which is generally your level control, so that you can mix and match your levels. And then we have a selector for those three different circuits per channel. We jump to the left side, and it's basically the same. It's now called the slip-ons channel, with the slip-on control and the kick it control. One of the circuits has an oscillation function, and so we added a special third knob on that channel only called grip, and that will affect the oscillation frequency of the oscillating fuzz, which is a really, really cool thing.
Yeah, and this is the first time I'm actually seeing the pedal since it's built. It looks awesome. Like, literally, if you take this thing out into the sunlight, the sparkles on it just freaking pop. So I'm super excited to dig in, and I'm actually super excited to hear what it sounds like, because I haven't really heard the sounds in person yet. So let's get into it now. Let's actually see what the pedal sounds like.
Sounds good.
Coming up. Alright, Stomp Boxers, we are back, and we have guitars in hands. We have the Stomp Box Fuzz hooked up to the pedal board, and I think we're ready to hear what it sounds like. So let's do an overview of the controls.
Okay, we're going to start off with high tops channel 1, which is inspired by the Noise Therapy Effects Insomnia. Let's go to High Tops Channel 2, which is inspired by the Scattered Abroad Hungry Panda. Channel 3 on the High Tops is an original design by Swamp Witch pedals, and it is a low to medium gain boost that's designed to mesh well with stacking.
Cool.
That one sounds with single coils, because this effect is really guitar dependent. Okay, let's switch over to the slip-on side, and we're going to start with circuit number 1, which is a twist on the Noise Therapy Effects Revenant.
Definitely got the sustain like the Revenant does too, for sure.
Plays for days. Channel number 2 is Electric Squid's contribution, which is an oscillating fuzz. Let's let the oscillator go for a little bit, and then you join in.
Just give it a little bit of delay too.
of that when we start combining with other channels.
And that's something I would definitely like to mess around with drones and have some delay and some reverb on for sure as well. That's definitely exploring territory right there.
Okay, so we're going to start stacking some of the sounds so you can hear how big and beefy this can get and some extra variety.
That's pretty wild.
Pretty wild. Should we
Yeah.
try running some synth into this?
Yeah, let's try it. I mean, that's awesome for drones right there. We could definitely try the synth. See what happens.
Okay.
Never tried it before, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
for days with this and all your toys here.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got a lot of options depending what you have on your board. That's really fun.
Wish I would have brought my electrical ukulele.
Yeah, so we showed you how it sounds and we've paired it up. So what other future plans do you have for noise therapy effects?
Well, right now, I got a little sidetracked with my 2021 plans with this, which the idea and the fruition. I mean, this would be something that would a big company would take a year to design, and many sleepless nights. We were able to get it done in 30, 45 days. So super impressed. But after this, next month I'll be releasing La Sirene, which many people have been waiting for. That is my choral verb, my shoegaze pedal, if you will. I've got a bass fuzz on the way that's going to be different than anything else out there. A ton of plans. I've got 6 new releases of products designed for this year. In addition to my DIY PCB subscription club that I'm starting for you guys who want to learn how to build pedals or already do and just want some fun projects. Each month I'm releasing DIY kits that anybody can build at any level. And they're unique and exciting. This month is the Black Sheep. Will be coming out any day now. And there'll be more information on that. You can go to my website, noisetherapyeffects.com, and subscribe to find out more about that. Thanks so much for having me here, Jared. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks a lot for coming out. I mean, this is the second time you've been on the show, and there's definitely going to be more times, and I'm super stoked to have you here. Stomp Boxers, thank you for watching, and we'll get this pedal out soon to you guys. I know you guys are stoked, so hang in there, and we will be seeing you soon. Thanks a lot, guys.